Hello guys, today I just want to share with you about counter trend trading. So we can see here with a beautiful uptrend. If you can see that we have higher highs here, and then we also have higher lows. So you can see that the lows, they're getting a little bit higher and higher, as well as the highs. So in these scenarios, we know that we're being advised that if you see a trend, always make sure that you only look for opportunities on the stronger side. For an example, in this case, you'll only be looking for buying opportunities whenever price approaches the support. So meaning that if price is all the way up there on the resistance, let me just put a resisting trend line like this. So if price is all the way on the resistance like that, it means that you avoid all these opportunities. Why? Because you are trying to be on the safer side. But it is usually very tempting for traders to even trade these opportunities. So I just want to enlighten you on how to go about executing trades against the main strength or against the momentum. So one thing that you need to observe as a trader, it is how the previous waves were behaving when they were approaching that level. So we can see we have the first one all around here, and then if I can just zoom in, you can see that we have the second one around this area. I'll just combine them because we see that when the price touched here, it didn't reverse, it just corrected, and then it continued, and then that's where the corrective or the main reversal came in. So what you need to note, or what you need to observe here, is that when the price moves with this impulsive wave, it moves very smooth, and then all of a sudden it starts to slow down. We can see a very clear slowdown, and then the price begins to reverse. So same thing applies in this area right now. Here we can see that the price started aggressively going up, and then it started slowing down. So for the fact that the price is slowing down, it means that it is likely to reverse from this resistance. You can also see we have this hammer here, which is a reversal candlestick pattern. It surely tells us that it is like that the market is gonna go down. So that's the first thing that you have to look at. It is the flow of the market. Be aware of the change of that flow. So you can see here it was just moving all the way up, and then but now it is creating something like an arc. It is creating an arc, meaning it's likely that it's gonna go on the opposite direction. The second thing that you have to wait for as a trader is to make sure that you identify the pattern that makes up the flow. Let me just erase some of the drawings here for clarity. I'll just undo what I've done. So here we can see your main purpose as a trader, it is to identify the flow and then wait for that flow to be broken. We can see here that we have this movement all the way. It started here. Let me just start from beginning. It started here, and then there was a breakout. Unfortunately, when the breakout took place, it wasn't a big move. The market started moving down. So when it started moving up. So when the market started moving up, it means that it changes now. The flow changes. You can see that now we had some kind of a low all the way there, and then we can see it's going all the way up. And as it is going all the way up, the market started to break. However, it didn't close below because you don't see any candle that closed below. So it wasn't a breakout in this area here, but a breakout. It was all the way there, and it was at the exact resistance. That's why you can see this green candle, it closed below this line that we've drawn here. So it closed below. That's where the breakout took place. So you wait for that breakout, and then you execute your trade. So when you execute your trade all the way around this area, obviously stop loss is going to be all the way there, and this high will not harm you. And then there are some things a person can say, hey, look, if I wait for a breakout of the flow here, the flow was broken, but if I sold, it was gonna stop me out through this move here. That's what happens when you trade against a trend. You have to be ready to re-enter. You have to be ready that the market is gonna stop you. You have to reanalyze and re-execute the trade. This is the same thing here. We are nearly gonna be stopped by this high, or a lot of traders who have their stop loss very close, they're going to be affected here. So you have to make sure that you are ready to reanalyze and re-enter, because it might take time for price to reverse. Because remember, when you're trading in these areas, you're trading against the strength. So what you should be waiting for here is just this flow And then immediately when the flow becomes broken, that's how you execute a trade. So this is the area where you have to be looking for possible entries at this time. It is a very, very good entry because you can see price is slowing down when it is approaching this resistance. So it is in this resistance and it is slowing down. So it might be a good opportunity to say, let me just go short and see what's gonna happen. Maybe you execute all the way there with your targets in this supporting trend line here, and then maybe a stop loss above that area like that. So you then execute the trade and then you wait for the market to go down. And then when it comes to exiting your trade, you obviously want to be waiting for price to approach this area, or when you begin to see price slowing down before approaching this area, that's how you're gonna be taking your profit. I hope this is making sense, guys. I'm just gonna keep it short and leave it here. Thank you for watching.